You just said, "I'm sorry" to your wife, but somehow she's even more upset than before. Your apology backfired. She's walking away, and you're standing there realizing you just made everything 10 times worse. Every word out of your mouth is digging you deeper into trouble, and you're starting to panic that this time you've really broken something that can't be fixed. If you're tired of your apologies making her angrier instead of bringing her closer, stay with me because at the end of this video, I'll show you the exact words that can save your marriage when you've messed up badly. Here's the brutal truth about why your apologies backfire. When you say, "I'm sorry," after a big mistake, you think you're taking responsibility. But most of the time, you're actually just trying to make yourself feel better and get back to normal as quickly as possible. She can sense this, and it makes her feel even more dismissed and misunderstood than before you apologized. Let me give you some real scenarios where marriages hang in the balance. You shut her down during a vulnerable conversation and said something cruel. You forgot your anniversary again after promising you wouldn't. You chose your friends over her for the 3rd time this month. These aren't small mistakes. These are relationship-threatening moments where the wrong response can create permanent damage. When you mess up this badly, saying "I'm sorry" isn't just ineffective, it's dangerous. Because now you've not only hurt her with your original action, you've also shown her that you don't understand the gravity of what you've done. You've essentially told her that her pain isn't worth more than a 2-word Band-Aid. Here are the exact emergency phrases that can stop the spiral when your apology has backfired. First, when you realize you're making it worse, immediately say, "I can see my apology didn't land right. I'm making this worse, aren't I? Can we pause so I can get this right?" This acknowledges that you're aware of the damage you're causing in real time and shows you're willing to slow down and do better. Second, when she's pulling away after your failed apology, try. "I know I just proved that I don't understand how much I hurt you. Help me see this the way you're experiencing it." This phrase does something crucial. It admits that your perspective is incomplete and invites her to educate you rather than defend herself. Third, for the bigger failures that threaten your marriage, use, "I can see this isn't just about an apology. I broke something important between us, and I want to understand what it will take to rebuild it." This acknowledges that some mistakes require more than words. They require a commitment to change and a process of earning trust back. Here's the 4-step framework that makes these phrases work. Step 1 is recognizing the specific damage you caused, not just that you messed up. Instead of, "I'm sorry I hurt your feelings," say, "I dismissed something important to you when you needed my support." Be precise about the harm, not vague about your regret. Step 2 is acknowledging the deeper impact on your relationship. Say something like, "I can see this made you question whether you can trust me with vulnerable things," or, "I imagine this reinforced your fear that I don't prioritize our marriage." You're naming the relationship level damage, not just the moment level hurt. Step 3 is taking full ownership without any deflection. The phrases that kill marriages after big mistakes are, "I was stressed," "You know I didn't mean it," or "I was just trying to help." Instead, try. "There's no excuse for how I handled that. You deserved better from me, period." Step 4 is offering a path to rebuilding without pressuring forgiveness. Say, "I know trust takes time to rebuild. I'm committed to showing you through my actions that this won't happen again. What do you need to see from me to believe that's true?" Here's what happens when you get this right after a major mistake. Instead of feeling like you're minimizing her pain, she feels like you finally understand it. Instead of worrying that you'll do it again, she sees evidence that you're capable of real change. Instead of building walls to protect herself, she cautiously begins to believe that you can be trusted with her heart again. The marriages that survive major mistakes aren't the ones where perfect people never mess up. They're the ones where imperfect people know how to repair damage properly. When you can own your mistakes completely, understand their full impact, and commit to genuine change. That's when "I messed up badly" becomes "we grew stronger through this." But here's what you need to understand about timing. These conversations can't be rushed. Sometimes she needs hours or even days to process what happened before she's ready to hear your repair attempts. Pushing too fast will backfire just like a shallow apology. Learn to recognize when she's not ready and give her the space to get there. The exact words I've given you only work if they come from genuine remorse and a real commitment to change. If you're just using them as better manipulation tactics to get back in her good graces, she'll sense that too. The power is in the authenticity behind the words, not just the words themselves. Your marriage can survive your worst mistakes, but only if you learn to repair them properly. Every time you choose genuine accountability over defensive reactions, every time you prioritize her healing over your comfort, you're proving that you're the kind of husband worth trusting again. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with in your communications with your wife. Click the link in the first comment or check my bio to discover an ebook that can help improve your communication with your wife.